Hey y'all, Briston here, and today we're going to do a little bit of something special. It's not a normal challenge or a cup. We're actually going to be doing a GLC Cup. I actually got lucky here. I'm going to show you guys my badge in a second here, but I actually got lucky to win a badge earlier this year here, and I am able to participate in our local GLC Cup. So I'm really, really excited to see how I'm going to fare here, because I haven't fared that well, and I only ran with one particular type of deck, so I'll show you in just a moment. So here we all are. Look at everyone's nice badges and stuff like that. I'm going to give you guys a moment to try and see if you can find me. If you haven't already found it, I'm just right here. I only have a steel badge, so or metal, either way, however you want to put it. So yeah, that's pretty much going to be me today. I am running the same steel metal deck. I like to call it my heavy metal deck, because I usually can configure it into like 3 different formations of like either the standard that I have it at, the offensive or defensive. But I don't have any of the cards, the sideboarded or whatnot, so I'm just doing the regular balanced deck that I've been using for the most part. And if you're kind of curious, and if you're familiar with GLC, the type of deck that my Seal one does have is the one with the Ortho Worm and the Zacian. So yeah, I'm kind of curious how this is going to turn out. This is a really, really nice big turnout today, so super excited about that. And yeah, let's see what our first match is going to be. Here we go. Okay, so I just did my first round here. I actually fought against Andy. He was using his electric deck as before, and he's always got a very formidable electric deck. Against my steel, I had a really bad start. I'm going to also add it to, I haven't played with my steel deck in like 4 or 5 months since the last time I played GLC, to be honest. I just haven't had the time for it. I can't really play. Usually we have GLC here on Fridays, but I'm at work, and by the time I'm off work, they're already doing GLC, so I can't play. And they usually do GLC at the end of the month, but towards the end, like I know, like I had to stop by September because I was just mostly focusing on Cups challenges and any pre-releases for the most part. So that's going to change up a little bit more coming up next year in 2026. But yeah, so right now I am now starting up my second match here with John. So let's see how that starts up and ends. All right, and I just had my second round with John here. All right, we got into our last round here, but against his psychic deck, unfortunately, it was funny. We were stalled out for a long while between the 2 fights, and I tried twice with a team member, or like teammates, and then Cybermatic's code breaking to get to my Metagross. I forgot what the like meteor smash, I think is what it was called. Here, but there's one with emergency landing for the power. And both times I couldn't get to it. And he eventually finally pulled off the win. He was having his main attacker prize for the longest time. And then I didn't end and got him into his winning hand. So, yeah. No luck for me. This is our last round here, so I don't think I'm going to make it to the top cut. But it's still going to be fun nonetheless. Let's see who our third opponent is and how it fares out. All right, so I just had my third and final match against John's son Blake. He was playing with another electric deck, very similar to Andy's, but completely different. Both of them were using Electivire as kind of like an attacker here and do a nice little bench spread. I swear, I cannot get the luck for me. I'm just happy for Blake though, because he was a 0 for all the other matches too. I was 0 through all my matches, so he got the 1 on me. So that was the nice thing. He looked out too, because the cards that he needed were not prized. He was saying that on his previous games, his cards were prized, so it was nice that he actually won that. And he got nothing in his bench. He did a town map, and he could see his entire prizes, and nothing was important in there. It's like, oh, finally, I'm not prizing out my Raichu or prizing out the Electivire. So I'm like, that's awesome. I'm curious what I needed. And when I finally did some diving into my deck, I was missing my Battle Compressor. I was missing out my Marnie. Marnie's Pride. I was missing out my Metal Disc. So I was missing out, or Metal Saucer. I was missing out a lot of things that was going to help me out. And by the time I kind of got somewhat of a setup, because of his Electivire constantly knocking out my stuff on the bench, I really just couldn't get anything set up from that point. So this was the first in a hot minute I can think of where I was just a flat 0, no wins whatsoever, which bums me out. But I didn't make it to the top cut for the GLC Cup, but that's okay. There's always next year. Always can try it again. So hopefully, maybe next year I can actually finally build. I wanted to build 2 specific decks. I wanted to build a fire deck and I wanted to build a psychic deck, but I haven't found a build I was really, really happy with. I just did the middle just because out of the fact that I enjoyed the deck build I saw, and then it's mecha. I love robots, so what can I say? So anyways, I think even with that though, I still got me some prize packs. I'm going to keep one, and I'm going to be opening up one here today. So let's see what that prize pack is, and hopefully we get something awesome. All right, so we got everything set up here. We're gonna go ahead and open up our prize pack. So let's see what we get. I want to say I'm going to get, I don't know. You know, for the sake of my own deck, I want to say Steel Energy. I'm gonna call Steel Energy. And if there's anything for the prize packs I'm looking for one more Bidoof now for the Pult deck. So let's see. I did call it out. Perfect. If you haven't already, please like the video, subscribe to my channel. I really, really appreciate that. All right. So, Encore here to Carmine, Levincina, and Reshiram. Dusclops. Oh, I think I actually do need this one right here for the last one for hollowing my my Pult deck. And, very nice. Pikachu EX. Very, very nice. I wonder if I should pop this into my actual, Joltik box Miraidon deck from the NIC. I have that one still locked away just because I want to kind of like have it memory boxed, essentially. So, but maybe I might just pull out, just put that card in there. Super awesome pull here. Very, very nice. Perfect, so I did pull it out here. I do have a regular Dusclops out of my 2 that I have. I actually found one the other week here. Oh wait, I can't remember, someone gave it to me. I can't be on, to be honest, I can't remember. Everything's kind of foggy with the holiday weekend, basically, or Christmas weekend. So I have my new one here now. I can switch it out finally, and I can bling out the deck a little bit more.
What is it?
That's it.
Are you working?
That's it.
So he did this for a little
All
while.
right, let's get this guy all the way in here. Let's go ahead and flatten him out.
He just firing out.
And perfect. Now we got him in the sleeve here. Very nice. I got the entire lineup now, all hauled out. I did get this one here from Blake earlier on as well too. So Blake, thank you very much for the stamped card here, and it's hollowed. So now I have the complete lineup here. The only thing I need to do now, if I can get hollows for these ones, I'm probably gonna have to go look for regular hollows either in I believe it was Shroud of Fable, if I'm not mistaken here, or finding them in Prismatic Evolutions too. So whichever one, I want to try to see if I can find some hollow ones and then switch them out so I can bling out this deck just a little bit more. And I'm looking through my entire deck too. I think the only things I need to bling out from the deck too, probably my Luminous Energy, but then it's gonna get kicked out once rotation comes around. Probably my Dreepies too, get them all hollowed. I forgot to mention too, so Wyatt gave me this Bidoof here today as well, so I just only need one more Bidoof in order to get this one stamped out, so that'd be awesome to have. All right, and that's it for the very last, well, actually, it's just the only GLC Cup of this year of 2025. It's a shame that I didn't get anywhere near, like, at least one win. This is a flat loss for me, so that's really, really rough. It is what it is, and it's my own fault too. I was playing with a deck I haven't played with in a hot minute. I haven't played with my GLC deck in about 4 to 5 months. It doesn't help that like live, I would try to convert my deck on live so I can get more familiar with my deck in the last month or so. But because they only go up to, I think it was like Sun and Moon era, I think, and I have X and Y cards. I think I might have some Black and White era cards too. Wasn't gonna fly, so I have no way of really testing out my decks more. I think the other thing I should spruce up is actually adding a Lily's Determination to my deck too. So I'm gonna have to see what I want to remove from there to help it out more. But man, between just breaking in my beginning hand, having my stuff prized, and just getting swamped in the bench and not being able to do any setup really hampered my gameplay this entire day. So it is what it is. You can't control the RNG of that one, but yeah. Oh well, I still had fun playing nonetheless, and I got some cool cards, so I'm really happy about that. I can't complain. I had fun, I got some new stuff, and I got to update my decks and just spruce it up and make it blinged out a little bit more. That always puts a smile to my face. Just having good times overall. All right, and for once, I'm finally gonna go ahead and finish off a video actually at the location rather than closing off at home from time to time. But that's pretty much it for the entire video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you haven't already, I'd like to kindly ask you to please like the video, subscribe to my channel. I'd greatly appreciate that as a growing content creator. Again, hopefully I'm gonna try and get things fixed up here so that way I can show more of the fights here. I'm still competing with just the power, like basically power supply basically. and then just setup overall. I'm going to try something a little bit more different next year. We'll see for the most part. But if anything else, again, thank you so very much for watching. And until the next video, take care and may you be lucky with your pulls today.